Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Generation 1. In the last episode, we began fighting the Elite Four after making our way through Victory Road and to the Pokemon League and making our final preparations. This time, we're going to be heading on to fight the second member of the Elite Four in this room that has the Team Rocket hideout music again. That makes... I mean, these guys are terrorists in the manga. If you haven't read the manga, you'll have no idea what that means, but they are, trust me.
I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people in Pokémon can become stronger. I've weight trained with my Pokémon. Winter, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha!
Bruno wants to fight. We don't talk about him much, but he's cool. He leads with Onix, level 53, Rock Ground type, known to moves Rock Throw, Rage, Slam, and Harden. Pathetic moveset for a pathetic Pokemon. He also has 2 X defense per Pokemon that he uses randomly 25% of the time. We led with... well, I led with... you didn't lead with the cat. I'm the one with the cat here. Yeah, I led with the cat because Razor Leaf is easily going to one-shot maybe his entire team, I'm not sure. We've already talked about how bad the fighting type is, and that is what primarily he focuses on. Hitmonchan is level 55, fighting type, known as Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Mega Punch, and Counter. He's going to go for Ice Punch. I am going to go for Razor Leaf. I could go for Mega Drain because I'm pretty sure I'd be able to heal off whatever, like, mediocre damage Ice Punch does, but yeah, with a special stat like that, no. The cat grew to level 53. Love to see it. Hitmonlee. It's level 55, fighting type, known as Jump Kick, Focus Energy, High Jump Kick, and Mega Kick. High Jump Kick and Jump Kick are unique in that they have a bit of a bug. Not really a bug, but an oversight in their recoil damage, where they always deal 1 HP instead of what they're supposed to, but who cares? Its special stat is like 30. Onix. Level 56, Rock Ground type, known to moves Rock Throw, Rage, Slam, and Harden. It is identical to the other one, it's just slightly higher leveled. We one-shot this as well. Really, it's just down to, are we going to be able to one-shot his last Pokemon, which I'm not sure about, but we'll hope so. Machamp. Level 58, fighting type, known to moves Leer, Focus Energy, Fissure, and Submission. Yeah, this thing relies on Fissure and Submission to do damage. This thing is not very strong, so I'm not particularly worried about it, even if we don't one-shot. He goes for the X-Defend anyway. We're faster, so we win. That's a satisfying battle to start the episode on, like, all things considered. There we go.
Why? How could I lose?
Maybe consider evolving your Onixes and, like, waiting 10 years to use the Hitmon guys.
My job is done. Go face your next challenge.
Alright. In Pokemon Yellow...
I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people in Pokémon can become stronger. I've weight trained with my Pokémon. Red, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha!
Bruno still has 2 X defense per Pokemon used randomly 25% of the time and still leads with Onix. Level 53, Rock Ground type, known as Rock Slide, Dig, Screech, and Slam. That is a marginally better moveset, but it can't fix the core problem, which is that Onix is, well, Onix, but he's doing the best he can with what he's got. Okay. Hitmonchan. Level 55, fighting type, known moves Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Double Team. Somehow it got worse. Like, it gets Double Team now, so it can occasionally not get hit while it's doing nothing with its attacks, so I guess it can do that now? But he has Smart AI, so he's just gonna go for Thunder Punch anyway. Okay. That was a critical hit, so that's still pretty pathetic, but that's more than I anticipated even from a crit. And of course, Blastoise crits right back unnecessarily. Hitmonlee is level 55, fighting type, known to the moves Double Kick, Double Team, High Jump Kick, and Mega Kick. Again, marginally better, but not by much. He just got rid of Jump Kick for Double Kick, which Double Kick could potentially be better if it lands as a critical hit. Because if a multi-hit move hits the first time as a critical hit, then every hit lands as a critical hit, but I don't know. He still has to deal with the issue of being Bruno. Onix. Level 56, Rock Ground type, known as Rock Slide, Screech, Earthquake, and Dig. He actually has a slightly different Onix this time. But Surf is gonna one-shot, and it's gonna do it faster too because we're in red health. I know it makes the audio for the game really annoying, but it does speed things up a bit because Pokemon cries don't have to load. Machamp. Except for when they send in Pokemon, I guess. Level 58, Fighting type, known as Leer, Strength, Karate Chop, and Submission. Once again, marginally better, and... I don't think it outspeeds Blastoise, but I don't think we're gonna one-shot with Surf since it's, 10 levels higher. We'll see, though. X Defend. Okay, can you do that one more time, and then let me outspeed you the last turn, too? Because if so, we get to sweep in both games, and that's just satisfying. Okay, well, I figured it was worth asking, I don't know. Pikachu can finish this off. Pikachu has a running theme of finishing off gym leaders that he has no business finishing off. There we go.
Why? How could I lose? My job is done. Go face your next challenge.
Back to Pokemon Blue. Carrying on. Oh. Well, I'm sure her personality's just pleasant.
I am Agatha of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong. Pokémon are for fighting. Winter, I'll show you how a real trainer fights.
Agatha wants to fight. And leads with Gengar. Level 56, Ghost Poison type, knowing the moves Confuse Ray, Nightshade, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. Agatha also has 2 Super Potions per Pokemon, used 42.1875% of the time when HP falls below 25%, and a 7.8125% chance to randomly switch her Pokemon on every turn. It's complicated information that doesn't matter that much realistically, but hey. Gonna avoid using there she goes, right off the bat. Right off the bat, I mean, she made the pun for me there. I'll take it. I'm gonna avoid using Swords Dance because most of her Pokemon know moves that will make hitting ourselves do more damage. In fact, I'm looking at her team now, and Golbat is the only Pokemon that doesn't. Her Golbat is level 56, Poison Flying type, knowing the moves Confuse Ray, Nightshade, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. No. That was a different Pokemon. Supersonic, Confuse Ray, Wing Attack, and Haze. Yeah, she has 2 confusing moves on her Pokemon, so... that's good. One of them just is accurate and one is not, so you love to see that. That was a good crit. And, of course, as soon as I switch to using a normal move, she switches back into her Gengar. Okay. And lands the first Hypnosis, because why wouldn't she? Something tells me this battle is not gonna go as easily as Bruno did. I'm using a full restore. This is annoying. Although if I wake up on this turn, it would be effectively the same. No, if I used a full restore, she wouldn't have been able to use Dream Eater. I should have used a full restore. Annabelle is not having a good time here. Okay. I'm using a full restore. I'm not gonna second guess myself on this every single time. We're already confused when we're no longer asleep, so yeah. Let's go for Earthquake. She's still going for Dream Eater for some reason. And we hit ourselves. Oh my god. Annabelle. Okay. She's having a bit of a tough time here, but she's doing her best. Does this knock out? Yes, it does. Critical hit to Annabelle. Calm down. She is pissed today. Okay, back out to Golbat. We've already gone over this. Just slash. Good use of the super potion. I'm sure that'll make a big difference. See, you're already making a difference. Wing attack. I'm sure that'll hurt. Yeah, as much as I thought it would. Okay. It's 2 of her Pokemon down in quick succession, and it's the 2 that were being annoying. Haunter. Level 55, Ghost Poison type, known the moves Confuse Ray, Nightshade, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. That sprite is so cool. I'm so glad we get to see it again, even if it's stupid that she has an unevolved Pokemon on her Elite Four team. Earthquake will probably one-shot, though. We're not gonna get to see it for long, but it's still cool to see it again. Okay. Arbok is up next. Level 58, Poison type. Known the moves Bite, Glare, Screech, and Acid. I mean, it's better than Jessie's Arbok, but not by much. Her AI does her no favors. Her Golbat is her only Pokemon that isn't weak to ground. So if you spam Earthquake, you're gonna win this battle pretty quickly. Gengar is her final Pokemon at level 60, Ghost Poison type, known the moves Confuse Ray, Nightshade, Toxic, and Dream Eater. She has Dream Eater, but no move to put Pokemon to sleep. But they were really thinking hard about what they gave to these, last few bosses. They were thinking hard about it, I promise, I swear. Pokemon used to be hard, I swear. There we go. Good job, Annabelle. And rightfully growing to level 51 from that as well.
Oh, you're something special, child. You win. I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child.
With that done, in Pokemon Yellow. Wow, this place is very on theme for being a Game Boy game, I suppose.
I am Agatha of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong. Pokémon are for fighting. Red, I'll show you how a real trainer fights.
Agatha leads with Gengar. Level 56, Ghost Poison type, knowing the moves Confuse Ray, Lick, Substitute, and Mega Drain. And her AI is the same as in the last game, it's just too complicated for me to put into words on the page. That sound effect is horrible. It's our first time actually seeing Earthquake in the game. Or, not Earthquake, but Substitute. So you can see it takes damage and then breaks. I was hoping she would go for it again. It would be really funny if she just kept that vicious cycle going, but no. Golbat, level 56, Poison Flying type, known the moves Supersonic, Leech Life, Wing Attack, and Toxic. It's a better moveset, but not by that much. I don't know how much Flamethrower will do, but I sort of want Charizard to keep fighting past this Golbat so we can deal with that Gengar with Earthquake. Please do use a Super Potion. Can we get a crit here, Charizard? That would be cool. No? Okay. But you keep avoiding the Supersonic, so I will take it. Golbat's down. Oh, it's down! Okay, back to Gengar. I almost explained, gave her second Gengar's moveset, because, as should be obvious by this point in the Elite Four, her Pokemon are the same across both games, they just have better movesets in Pokemon Yellow. Will this take it out? I'm not actually sure. It does, okay. Good job, Charizard. Haunter. Level 55, Ghost Poison type, known the moves Confuse Ray, Lick, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. So, interestingly enough, most of the Kanto Elite Four has appeared in the anime. I believe Lorelei appears in the Orange Islands under the name Prima, because they changed it for the dub. Bruno appears, I think, during Indigo League, but I'm not sure. I could be misremembering that. He might not appear at all. Agatha appears as interim gym leader in the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, or Battle Frontier anime, in place of Giovanni, who's still the gym leader at that point in the anime, so I don't quite remember why, but she is. And, the final member of the Elite Four, who we have yet to see, shows up in the Johto anime. Arbok is level 58, Poison type, known the moves Wrap, Glare, Screech, and Acid, and we take it out in one hit, as we tend to do with Arboks in this playthrough. Gengar, level 60, Ghost Poison type, known moves Confuse Ray, Psychic, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. That is a much better moveset than it has in Pokemon Red and Blue. But it missed Hypnosis. Do we one-shot? It's 11 levels higher, so I'm not too confident, but I am reasonably confident. Okay. Reasonably confident was not very, so I'll still take it. We're confused. Can we hit through it? No, we cannot, because that would make this battle go too quickly. Because clearly, this is the most challenging Pokemon game. Okay. There we go.
Woohoo! You're something special, child. You win. I see what the old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child.
With that, we've opened the door to the final member of the Elite Four in both games. Back to Blue version. With Agatha defeated. Next time on Pokemon Generation 1, we head forward and take on the fourth and final member of the Elite Four. See you guys then.